We are exploring. Welcome to part 3 of my 3-part series about Blue Hill, Arkansas, in which today I'm going to show you the Immaculate Heart of Mary Cemetery, which is part of the Immaculate Heart of Mary Catholic Church in Blue Hill, Arkansas. Over there, that's where we're going to go first. Up there on the hill, those are the older graves. And here's a statue of hands put together in prayer. This monument is dedicated, we're gonna see the name in a moment, to Carolyn Kachka. That's how I would pronounce it. Originally, I had planned this series as a 2-part series, but I decided to add this 3rd part here. In part 1, I showed you Palestine Cemetery, a possible slave cemetery dating from the pre-Civil War era. It's a pretty windy day today. Look at these stars and stripes flying in the wind. In part 2, I told you the story of Albert Wilkiewicz, a Polish immigrant who bought some land here in the 1870s after the Civil War, and this cemetery we're in, the Immaculate Heart of Mary Cemetery, is the final resting place of many other Polish settlers who came here in the 1870s, just like Albert Wilkiewicz did. What is interesting here are these metal grave markers. They are, I believe, aluminum and they're painted. But I'm not sure. I'm going to show you more of that, more of these metal grave markers in a minute. Here are some other old markers, and there's an overview of this cemetery. Immaculate Heart of Mary. They all are the same style with a similar base of similar height, but they are different, and you're gonna see this one here that has a cross in the back and an angel in the front, and the names are embossed on these plates closer to the bottom of the grave marker, like this one here. And they all are very intricate and decorative. Some just have scrolls, others have angels. Here's a crucifix with Jesus on it, and this one is a cross with the face of Jesus and scrolls at the bottom. This one here is not as tall as the other ones. I'm not sure if this could be a child's grave or not. There are other stone markers here, and most of them have inscriptions that are in Polish language, because most of the names, if you spot a name on one of the grave markers, you'll probably see that this is a foreign name, a Polish name, and there are hundreds of graves here. I'm not exactly sure how many Polish nationals settled here in the 1870s, but there were many, just telling from the graves, and they stayed in this area, had 2nd and 3rd generation Polish heritage citizens living here and being buried here. Downhill over there is what I believe a more modern section of the cemetery. Let's go and check that out. I've been here before, and I don't remember any or many old graves downhill. Here we go. Yes, these grave markers look like they're more modern. And there is a statue of the Virgin Mary in the center of this area of the Cemetery. Dąbrowski. Yes, that does sound Polish to me. Guitar. I'm not sure if that's specifically Polish, but many of the Polish names end in ski are. So let's walk up to the statue over here, to the centerpiece of this part of the cemetery. Wow, that is pretty impressive, also with the trees in the background and the blue sky. In loving memory, Joseph Prus Jr. died in 1967. I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed making it.